All right, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So just a quick little recap. My last video when I was explaining this sensor problem and everything, I want to give you guys a big, huge shout out. You guys, that was probably the best video view-wise and likes and comments that I've ever gotten in like the first 4 or 5 days of it actually being online. So I want to give you guys a big thank you for that. A lot of people were asking for a shot of what the sensor was. So at that time I didn't have any lighting. So now that I got lighting in the garage, I'm going to show you exactly what sensor that I was talking about. Alright, so there is a sensor right beside that guy. There's one, I'll zoom in on it. That sensor right there, it is your input speed shaft sensor. It does a lot, I guess. So that's what I have broke off. And what was missing was, it was like a shim, and I was detailing my father's car and I found the shim that I was missing. This is the shim that goes in between, you know, the sensor and the block of the transmission. So you can say that this little piece right here, $1,800 for that little shim. That's one of the reasons why the part failed and it went too far into the transmission. But you live and learn from your mistakes. I had a lot of hate comments. I really don't give two shits about people want to be nasty or hateful. So every one of those comments, everyone got something in reply and response. All I said was like, thanks for the kind words, left them a thumbs up or something. And then some of you guys were really genuine and nice. A lot of people commented, you know, thanks for posting this video, thanks for manning up to your mistake and all that stuff. So I really do appreciate that. So with that being said, yes, that little sensor right there is what caused me so much problems, and it was all my fault. I shouldn't have even removed that. But what you guys can expect to see, you guys have already seen the intake install. Next, we're gonna do a how it sounds type of video. I'm gonna put up some GoPros, get some different angles. The cone actually sits, you know, somewhere right in here. So I'm gonna put a GoPro probably right here facing this way. Hopefully it doesn't get too much wind, but I really want to get a very good induction sound with that. One other thing that I want to mention or say before we get into what this video is actually about, I already mentioned how good my last video did. Man, my channel grew so big with my subscribers and my views and everything. So I want to take the time, thank you all that. So if a lot of you guys are new subscribers from that video, thank you so much. And for all my OGs out there, thanks again. And I was wondering, I need you guys to comment down below if you guys would be interested in doing a raffle. This will be something, depends on how big it is. I'll do once a week, or maybe, you know, once a week, once every 2 weeks, just depending on. So what it is, I'll put an item up for sale. Well, it won't be for sale. It'll be a brand new item. So let's say you want a K-tuner for your car. I'll have 50 bids, and it'll be maybe like a $5 or $10 bid for each number. And if you buy the first number, you get a second number free, or if you buy the last number, you also get a second number free. But the person who bought the first one cannot buy the last number. So comment down below and tell me if you guys would like to do a raffle like that. That's something that I want to do to be able to give back to all my viewers that also drive tension Hondas. Okay, so now on to the main topic of today's video. So the topic of today's video is I'm going to show you guys and teach you all how to change your wallpaper in your 1010 Civic Si. Or I think it works for any Honda Civic. So it's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I researched it and I finally figured it out. So I figured, you know, why not show you guys? So here's the current setup that I have right now on my screen. Get through all this. Okay. So here's what my current setup looks like. My lights are too bright. Hang on. Let me shut the door. So here's currently what I have set up. You know, you can change in between here and there, and you can set different little icons on here, whatever you want. All of this is fully customizable. If some of you guys didn't know, I didn't even know that this was a factory preset skin that you can put on here. So, but today I'll be showing you how to do a custom one and exactly how to do it, how to upload it, and how to change it. So yeah, I didn't know this was on here, and I thought that was really cool. And also, if you guys didn't know, I didn't know either. I didn't know you could change the layout of how this displays. So let's just say you have like your favorite 3 gauges. You have that one, your boost, and then your throttle and brake pressure. You can change that to be your first 3 that you see, or the last 3. I did not know that, so I'm going to show you guys how we can change the cluster, and then how you can put a custom wallpaper on there. And all you need is a USB flash drive. Okay, so obviously one of the first things you want to do is you want to get you just a nice little USB flash drive. I think this is just a small little 4 gig one. Well, if I could get it, make sure get it nice and seated in there. And so as you can already see, I have some pictures already that I'm curious of using. So the first one I'm going to use is probably this one. I already have it on the flash drive. And then the next one, I'm going to do this one. Whoops. Let's see, go back. So let's say you want this picture. I just right click it, save images as, and I'm going to put it on my desktop. So now it is now on my desktop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file and I'm going to put it on this flash drive. Double check, make sure it's on there, minimize that. Okay, so as you can see, this file is now here, so I'm going to copy this. I've already made a folder for it. So just go down to the bottom. It's literally just titled SI, and I'm going to hit paste item. So these are the 2 photos that I have in here. Currently I have that one, and I have that photo as well. So I think that's going to look really cool on the background. So we'll close that out, and don't worry about the formatting. I'll show you all that inside my car. So in case you guys are wondering, yes, that is my dog. I love him to death. He is a Labradoodle. So we'll close back out, go back to the top, delete this file because we don't need it. Okay, and then come over here and eject that. So now keep in mind, you can have any photo you want. I just wanted to have one that was Honda related, SI related. You can have one that's a family photo. I mean, whatever you want, you can have on there. Just make sure that you move it onto a flash drive. All right, so now let's move on to the car. All right, so now that you have your USB with your photos that you want on it, you're gonna put it in this USB one, or you can put it in the one back in there, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put this one in here because it's just nice and sleek and it's hid away. Okay, you got it plugged in. Go ahead and put the car in accessory mode. Okay, give it a minute, and as you can see, we are getting power. My USB flash drive is now lighting up, letting me know that we have good contact there. So go ahead and hit OK, and then your last one's going to pop up. So we're going to scroll over. You're going to click Settings. Okay, then you're going to go to System. And then you see this arrow right here, you're going to click it all the way over, keep going over, and it's going to be a category called Other. Okay, you're going to scroll down to the bottom, and then you're going to go to Detail Information, and then you're going to click Display right here. Okay, and then you're going to click Wallpaper, and then you're going to go to Gallery, and now it's going to load up the 2 photos that you have. You can select one, and then it'll give you an option to size it. So if you wanted to size it, go like that, move this up, so just like that. So once that is done, there's 2 options right here in the screen. You hit cancel or OK. I'm gonna do this one on another date, so I'm just gonna go back to my gallery. I really want to use this one because I like how it has the mirrored SI logo. So come over here, try to make this as big as the page itself. So take that, make it as big as you can. So it'll take up, the entire screen itself. So once you have finished that, come over here to the right hand corner, hit OK. And so now your wallpaper should be set to, so in order to make sure you did it right, you're just going to click Home. Okay, and then we're going to go back to Settings. So it did work. We're going to go to System. And then remember, go all the way over here to, you get to the Other category. Okay, and we're going to go to Change Skin, and it's going to ask you utilize alternative system design. You hit Next, and it's going to say it's going to take a few seconds. Do you want to continue? Hit Yes. Now that's going to put us back to the factory skin that the car comes with your logo. So now it's back to normal. I think the logo looks pretty sick. I like it. It's a nice deep red, and it has the mirror thing. So once again, if you wanted to change it again, just go to settings, system, okay, scroll all the way to the right till you get to other. Whoops. Okay, you scroll down, detail information, display, wallpapers, and then your first thing you're gonna click on, gallery. Okay, and then this is the folder that has my 2 photos in it. If you have a bunch, don't worry about it, it's okay. And like I said, the sizing of the image does not matter, because right here you're gonna size the image yourself. So that's as big as I want it. And then top right hand corner, hit OK. And then let's go see if if it worked. Boom, so it worked. So with this camera lighting, it looks like it's super dull, but it's really not. So that's how you change the wallpaper. Man, I've been wanting to know how to do that for a while, because I've seen other people with it. I'm like, man, how do they do that? So I finally looked it up. And just remember, you can change your icons on here to go to whatever you want it to be, different configurations and stuff. So yep, that's how you change your wallpaper. And that's how it's super simple and easy. All you have to do is have a flash drive, and once you're done with it, it'll actually save it. So you can pull this flash drive out. Like here, I'll pull it out. Let me see. So the flash drive is now pulled out, and this will stay on no matter if you cut the car on or off. So the next thing that I promised you I was going to show you, I'll show you how to change the instrument panel layout of the gauges. So once again, you're going to go to System, Display. Oh, whoops, not Display. You're going to go back to Others. Oh, I lied. Hang on. Home. Configuration of instrument panel. That's where you're going to want to go. And so let's just say you want to edit the order. It's going to let you literally pick. Let's say, oh, I want to know the boost to be first. So go back here. Go back here. See how boost is now first. You can move that one. It'll change it one over. So I'll use boost, that one, the G-force, your tach, your shift light indicator. I do use the fuel one a lot. So you hit OK, and then so that's now how it's set up. You hit OK, hit OK again, and then now come over here, and our very first gauge should be boost. And it is. So you got boost, your brake throttle pressure, your G-force measure. That was the next one I put in line, and the fuel one. So yeah, that was super simple. So I thought that was something cool that I wanted to share with you all. So I usually we'll just keep mine. I like to monitor my boost, so I'll keep it on that one for now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug my USB drive back in and get back to the original wallpaper that I wanted. But I just wanted to show you guys the difference between, you can have 1 wallpaper, 2 wallpaper. It doesn't matter how many you have on there. You can still utilize it. So we're going to go all the way back here to Other. Okay, scroll down here. Detail information, display, wallpaper, gallery, the folder you created. And then, yeah, this is my favorite one, so this is the one that I'm going to use. And I was worried that, you had to download the right size or file for the logo itself. You do not have to do that. So there we go. Hit OK. Should take a couple seconds. Hit home. And bam, it's done. So that's now the new logo that I have. So once again, I'll show you. I'm going to remove the flash drive. Okay. We're going to cut the car completely off, like nobody's in it. And then we're going to turn it back on into accessory mode, and boom, your wallpaper's still there. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is how you change the wallpaper on your 2016 up Honda Civic. It doesn't matter if it's an EXT, SI or anything. If you have that infotainment system, or that setup. Like I said, you can change your wallpaper. So it's super simple. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you guys would like to see more tech stuff like that, I can also show you that. One other cool thing is, if you made it to the end of the video, I just found this out about the car also. This is pretty cool. So let's see, I believe if you hold the unlock button, all the windows and the sunroof come down. I did not know that. That's something that I just figured out. So now, as you can see, all the windows have rolled down. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and it even rolls down the sunroof. So if you guys are interested in, learning more about the car and all the little hidden stuff that, Honda doesn't tell you, I'll be glad to post more videos like this. So if you're stopping into the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Also, comment down below if you guys would like me to set up a raffling page for Facebook. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'.